Hello and welcome back to more Victoria 2 as Ireland. So we had just got a bunch of naval bases building last time, and we finally got sphered by the UK as well, which gave us better access to timber in the short term, which was good. Okay, some prestige there. Having a bit of a budget problem here. Hopefully temporarily. National stockpile purchases is probably the culprit there. This is for our commerce raiders, I guess. Okay, that's fine. I thought it was something going badly wrong, but it was just a temporary thing. Let's check out the news. A crisis was averted, yep. USA had the province of Let's try that again. The province of San Francisco now belongs to the USA. Good. Good for them. Oh, did they take this as well, or colonize it? Surely not colonized at this point. We're still sort of fluctuating between 9 and 10. And the Netherlands wants an alliance, sure. Okay, so we have a few decent allies now. Yeah, intervene immediately, please. Okay, all of our, well, 3 commerce raiders are getting close. And it's time for elections. We haven't discovered any other political parties yet, have we? No. So I guess we're still looking for unionists. Actually, we don't necessarily need unionists in power anymore. We'd rather not keep building our own factories. It should be about time that capitalists could take over. So, well, we certainly... we don't actually have any laissez-faire parties, so that's fine. We prefer to keep with pro-military, at least, though, probably. So let's see if we can get the Conservative Party elected this time. Or at least nudge things in that direction. Okay. Oh, they did take some of the land in Africa there. Okay. It's kind of unfortunate, because they'll be able to colonize from there. Though I'm not sure we would really be competing for that land anyway. So we want pro-military here. Okay, literacy doing alright. Licensing Act. Influenced by intensive lobbying from the Temperance League, one of our states has adopted a licensing regulation that allows residents the right to issue or retract liquor licenses in their local districts. So, poor strata gain militancy, middle strata lose militancy, rich strata gain militancy. Let's have the poor strata lose militancy, since there are a lot more of them than any of the others. Conservative Party wants pluralism. Uruguay goes bankrupt, okay. We probably won't go and attack them. Oh, it looks like our capitalists are actually doing things now. Great. Let's help them out. Ship's quite right there. Limited citizenship. Okay. And we got state and government. Still not time for empiricism. Biologism. Yeah, that's good for education. So we could get nationalism and imperialism. Or we could get breech-loaded rifles. I think breech-loaded rifles makes more sense. Get the lower ones first. But I think we're ahead of schedule for getting the necessary colonization tech, so we could probably get something else if we wanted to. More railroad, maybe. Or mining and farming output. Looks like our two highest exports are cattle and fish, so I guess farming and mining, or farming specifically, would help us. I think fishing counts as farming. There's no specific increase to efficiency of fishing, so it must do. So yeah, farming would help, and of course railroad would help with that as well. Once it gets actually built. Yeah, why don't we get the railroad? That's a lower level tech, so it'll be faster. Let's see. Geo output efficiency tech. Yeah, they are farmers, okay. Disloyal resident, lazy natives need to learn to adapt, probably. Limited citizenship again. We'll do just fine. I guess we can do something with our extra national focus. What do we want to do? Capitalists do nothing because they can't build factories there. I suppose clergymen. They have 2.5% clergy there. That's totally fine. Let's encourage soldiers, actually. That's probably like the best thing we could do there. Holy site disturbed. Their beliefs must be respected. Fears of Ionian Islands. Okay. The Ottoman Empire... Oh, it's back to being a great power, apparently. Okay. Good for them. Yeah. I doubt we're ever going to be able to incorporate Tunisia as a state, so there would be no point really encouraging bureaucrats. At least I've never seen that work on high population states. Limited citizenship again. So yeah, I think encouraging soldiers is really the best thing to do there. Yep, respect their beliefs. Political reform desire plus 5%, okay. Oh, the liberal and anarcho-liberal parties got in. With 86.57% of the vote, okay. Was not really expecting that. Alright. Well, that's okay, I suppose. Doesn't matter that much. They're anti-military, which limits the amount we can spend on soldiers here, or paying soldiers, at least. Other than that, it's maybe not a big deal. They have interventionism as their economic policy, so we can still expand factories and subsidize them. The rest of it is less important. So we can just allow them to be in power for the moment. We still can appoint a different party if we need to. Steel factory, okay. Oh, The Russian Empire declared war on the Ottomans. Let's see about that. Russian liberation of Georgia. So basically just Russia against France, the Ottomans, basically France and the Ottomans. Okay, this actually looks like a pretty even war. On the plus side, we don't have any land near Russia. I suppose they could theoretically come down here to our African lands, but they probably wouldn't. I don't think there's a huge danger to us from getting involved in this. Famous last words. War between Russia and the Ottomans, okay. Actually, I think the main danger to us here is losing a bunch of prestige if we lose this war. But hopefully that won't happen. I believe in you, France. You can carry this. Or you can just keep all of your soldiers where they are. They're on the way. I suppose we should keep a lookout for enemy ships in case they try to land troops anywhere. This is our transport fleet and our commerce raiders here, okay. Well, I'm just gonna leave them in port for the moment. Just hope I don't have to get involved at all. Ethiopia added a war goal here to acquire Sudan. Alright. Seems optimistic. If I was them, I would have... Well, no. If I was them, I probably would have added that war goal as well. Alright, Ethiopia. You scamps. There's a naval battle going on here. Okay. They just pieced out Serbia. That's fine. Okay, Austria increasing their relations with us. Liberals in the upper house. Still not enough to pass any reforms, though. Okay. A reader calls attention to careless ferry pirate pilots putting lives of passengers at risk with their reckless full-speed driving and risky maneuvers. Those ferry pilots. And a blacksmith was kicked to death by a horse. How tragic. Okay, so it's just Russia in the war now. Yeah, lazy natives. Sure. Okay, France, pretty good at Viticultural Association? Yeah, okay. Removed Temperance League, get beer calls, or the liberals in Tunisia will gain militancy. Yeah, drinking is very irresponsible. Things seem to be going pretty well over here. John Brown's last raid. Alright. And railroad max level +1. So, is it time for nationalism and imperialism yet? Maybe. Let's go for breech-loaded rifles first, though. Alright. Oh, and now we can build more railroads. Or more likely, help our capitalists build them. And whatever else they're building. That's fine. Yep. We'll just leave them to it, I suppose. They're doing just fine. Oh, and we are up to rank 8. Which means we should be becoming a great power very soon now. I think it's a year as rank 8 it will need to be, and also not in a war. That was extremely awkwardly phrased. We have to be at peace, and we have to spend a year at rank 8, and then we get promoted. I think. Okay, Russia sieging up the Ottomans pretty well here. Ottomans, it looks like, have mobilized. Is that what's going on? France are taking the land back here, though. Oh, you didn't add a war goal. Just white peace, France. Oh well. With any luck, they'll win some good battles and it'll be over soon anyway. Yeah, we got mission to civilize. Excellent. Does that allow us to actually colonize anything? I doubt it. No. So, it must be colonial negotiations. That is the last one. Okay, and we can't research machine guns before 1870. Okay. So once we get breech-loaded rifles, we can't really do anything else towards colonization until 1870 when we research this. In fact, if we spend the year of 1869 not researching anything, we can save up a year of research points and hopefully grind this one out really quickly once 1870 ticks over. You can only, I believe, store up to a year of research points, or else we would store more. Parma's relations. Alright. Naval bases are getting built. Looks like we're only getting +2 to our supply throughput from each of these level 1 bases we're building. That's fine. Okay, plurality +5. More research points. Always good. Beliefs must be respected. It looks like we won some battles. I say we. Obviously, I'm not actually doing anything. Most likely France won some battles. Well, it seems to be going in the right direction. Some of our higher level naval bases getting built now. Oh, and those are the ones that are really giving us the force limit. And the colonial power. Fears of the Netherlands. Okay. It looks like we can also build some more army units. Our encouraging of soldiers in Tunisia. Obviously working. Let's get one more infantry. How about a SAR and an artillery? Socialists are invented in Denmark. Okay. So we should have a socialist party now. Maybe we let it tick for a few days. One should show up No? Well, maybe it's at the end of the month or something. But anyway, that will do it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and join me again next time.